All right, coming to you live. We are in week. Are we in week 10? We're in week 9. We're in week 10. Joined here by my co-host, Chris. How's it going?
It's good.
Coming off a big
Bucky's
trade.
good. Yeah, big trade. We're gonna get into that.
Big trade. They
You know,
were they were they were saying Handler got fleeced.
that's what some people were saying, but now that's what always is said when I make a trade is the other guy gets fleeced. That's a common. I'm not saying that is a indictment on anybody or
Maybe it
myself.
is.
I'm just saying that in reality, whatever trade I make, somebody's gonna say that person got fleeced.
In general, that's a thing. Unless you're trading like backups for backups, then it's not, no one really cares. But for the
Right.
most part, it's like, somebody has to get fleeced. I mean, it does make for a better storyline.
Of course.
It just does.
Of
Uh,
course.
yeah, we'll get into it, right? Currently, we're sitting here, and Matt Hanley is on what's this dude on? A 7-game win streak?
All-time tear.
8-game win
All-time
streak.
tear.
8-0-8, and he's now 8-1. Um, I mean, kudos to him. He's had some tough luck in previous years, but he's 8-1, and the 99% chance of the playoffs.
Yeah, I
And
mean he's chilling.
he is,
However, you
however,
know, we'll see.
we'll see. Big,
His
big
team,
book.
hold on. Let's look at the standings here. Yeah, I mean, look, his team is fifth in points, right? Which he's not, he's fifth in points, but he's essentially second in points. Great defense. Great defense. Least points against.
He does have
So,
the Steelers defense.
um, but yeah, it's interesting to see how this can play out.
Yeah, I was gonna say not to, rain on his parade, but if you look at the points for, he is fifth. He's right probably at the average, but it's a week to week league. He's been winning every week. So you can't fault
Yeah,
him for that. But and then you have Brian all the way at the top with 12, 17 points. But he's not even in the playoffs at this point in time. So uh if you're mad, you just got like where you're at, and he'll probably get a bye. I don't know what his percentage likelihoods are of a bye, but you get a bye, you only need to win 2 games for the Soupy. So
that's right.
I mean,
That's right. One win, and then you're in the Soupy.
well,
But
two
yes,
wins
you're
to
saying
like
two win to win it.
two,
Yes.
two wins to win it. Yes, correct.
Right.
Um,
Right.
Shout out to him. Then we got Devin also up there. He's got to fight for that bye spot, followed by Adam, then Thomas Hanley.
Yeah. What is he? 6-3.
Devin is 6-3.
Yeah.
Adam 5-4. Tommy, the groom this weekend, 5-4. And then followed by a bunch of teams at 5-4. There are 4 teams at 5-4. You're also 5-4. Theta, who is somebody the league likes to pick on a little bit here, 2 wins in a row. Now, not the most points, good defense. He's a big defensive guy. He is if the playoffs ended today, he'd be in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, yes, but the
It
season doesn't end today.
doesn't end today. However, my
Let's
season,
see.
if I'm talking about myself, if I would have beat Theta and Zach Ertz would have scored more than, 5 points, my season
Yeah.
would be a lot different.
Well,
Theta's season
right now,
a lot different.
Frank has week 10, 11, 10 against Devin, 11 against Tom, 12 against Matt, or 12 against AP, 13, 14 against Jagger. So he's got four of the 5 games are against the 1, 2, 3, and 4 teams in the league right now.
So he's got a bad strength of schedule.
Correct. Essentially, is playing the top 4 teams and the last place team.
Maybe they'll rest their players. They're already clinched.
maybe,
Put him on the
maybe.
bench. Also, shout out.
But then you're also going to be potentially battling Jagger for last place last week.
Well, I mean, Jagger's going to try to win every week. I'm sure he is.
Well, right, but I'm saying if you two are tied, he's not going to lay down in the last week for Frank.
Yeah, no.
Frank's probably on Frank's when Frank hears this, he's probably going to get his phone out and text Jagger
Yeah,
some offer, but
no
don't take it,
chance.
Jagger. Don't take
Every
it. We'll find you.
everybody's trying to win here, even if you're almost out of playoff contention. But I was gonna say shout out to Matt. I think a few weeks ago, he had beaten Josh already on points, and he took a knee.
I took the guy out. Yeah, I
Took the
took the guy
guys.
out.
I think he took two guys out.
Yeah,
He took the defense and uh,
yeah.
he took out Bill.
Yeah,
And maybe that's why
he
Matt doesn't have as many points as he should.
maybe wins all that matters.
It's all
Wins are
that
all that
matters.
matters.
You don't get points for most points. You don't get dollars for most points.
That's
Uh,
right.
so should we look at the matchups for this week now that we went through the standings a little bit, or anything else on the standings?
Nah, we can look at the matchups this week.
Any big losing streaks out there? I mean, I'm probably the biggest. Lost three straight. Josh too. That's why Josh made that trade. Last time we spoke, Chris, you actually said that I think Josh's team was the team to beat. Did you do that on purpose to jinx him?
It was a little,
And then you
what can I
traded me.
say?
And then
Nah, trade. I won three. I won three. So,
but
it's
his team's falling apart, and he had to make a move.
yeah. Yeah. I think just not having the depth, Josh, people say it's a fleece. However, he's projected 140 now this week. So, end of the day, I think he improved at the QB position. He improved at the running back position, and he got worse at the flex position. So I think it's what Josh's team needed. I think obviously it helped my team, but his team and my team were in different positions. He had a surplus of receivers. I had a surplus of running backs. Um, and some depth that I could give him. So
Yeah, now you are collecting all the best players in the league, like a Thanos type of figure here. You have Amon
yeah,
Ra,
yeah.
who's the wide receiver, what?
People,
Three?
people aren't going to want to see the week. People aren't going to want to see the week 11 projection.
They're not gonna want to see that. It's gonna be like 160, right?
Go to the week 11 projection.
147 points with
Yeah.
Dalton Kincaid playing Houston running back. There's a slight bug here.
No, it's buggy.
Slight bug. Uh yeah, a lot more bugs here, but yeah, I mean having CeeDee Lamb, Rasheed Rice,
And
and
I'm on Ra.
Amon Ra is what you want. Now, are you confident with your running backs is the question.
Yes.
You're confident with Woody Marks, Nick Chubb, and Mixon. Is Mixon
Yeah. Well,
is Mixon coming back?
hold on. Mixon, I don't think is coming back, but now it doesn't matter. In theory, I have one of their running backs,
You're gonna monopoly.
but it's essentially if Woody Marks is great, he plays in the flex spot. If he's not, then I play Dalton Kincaid in the flex spot. That's essentially what happens, unless there's a huge injury. Because Montgomery is my RB2, which like I understand he's not a starting running back, but at the same time, he still gets enough work. And you also I was talking, Josh and I went back and forth on some Montgomery for, Olave or Waddle or whatever. If Gibbs gets hurt, Montgomery is a top 10 running back.
Yeah, easily.
Well, so I mean, I'm not putting that out there, but in theory, those are the things that you have to think about, right? Because like say I traded that guy and then, you know, Gibbs gets hurt or the end of the year he's resting or he's on a snap count or something, right? And it's like, damn, I wish I had this guy.
Derek's gonna be pissed, man. You put that bad juju out there.
Derek's not do that. If I could start getting guys injured by talking on this podcast, then I think
Record
we'll
every
all
week.
be yeah, yeah,
Every week. Oh, you're playing Derek this week.
yeah.
Wow, even more.
Which I feel like I punted a little bit of my team this week,
Yes,
um,
because of the buy
in
situation.
hopes for a future earnings, right?
The
Because of
buy
the buy
situation, bro.
situation. However, let's see what happens.
I offered.
Who's back of the week?
Who's back of the week?
Brock Bowers.
Bog Bowers is back of the week. Dude had like 40 points.
Wasn't even watching.
Yeah, you were
And
cooking
somehow this
dinner
dude
or
ended up
something,
with 40
right?
points. Yeah.
I mean, he even had a carry for 6 yards.
He
When,
did have a carry. If he
when
did
do
have a
tight
carry.
ends get carries? 12
I think it was like
27,
an end around, maybe. Might have been an end around, like a motion end
like
around play.
a sweep,
But
like a jet
yeah,
sweep.
we'll see. We'll see tonight. We are recording this, on Thursday here, so he is playing tonight.
Terrible game tonight. Terrible game unless
It
you got
is
a guy
terrible.
going shit.
Snoozer.
I was considering putting in Troy Franklin just to have something to watch, but I don't know if I'm going to play him.
Who'd you offer him for?
Who would I offer? Who for? Troy
You
Franklin?
sent me a trade for him. Yeah,
Troy Franklin for Woody Marks. No?
I might have been.
Something like that.
That was a good one.
Um,
This is some would say this is a must win for Derek.
it
Some would
is a
say
must win. It is a must win. I mean,
for
yeah,
Derek.
he's 4-5. Gotta get to 5-5, especially because he's jostling with you for playoff position. So
Right, right. He has to win this game. Has to.
we'll see.
So we'll see.
Can't have any
Be
duds
interesting.
from JMO, Debo, Marvin Harrison Jr. played out last
He's
week.
got you. He's got you, Josh, Devin, and Tom. So not really a favorable schedule for Derek either.
Not a favorable schedule. I tried trading Derek. I offered him Puka for a few guys, but he said no.
Puka
Puka Nacua would
Nacua.
look good on his team. His wide receivers aren't that great. I offered him Puka.
Send him my way. Send him
Yeah,
my way.
that would be the last Infinity Stone. Would have to push the league delete
That
button.
would be.
I
Imagine.
offered him Puka and Walker for Jahmyr Gibbs, Tyler Warren, and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Puka and Ken Walker for who?
Jahmyr Gibbs, Marvin Harrison Jr., or maybe it was Jahmyr Gibbs, Tyler Warren, and was it Marvin Harrison Jr. or was I think I added someone else in my trade too.
Why would he do that?
I think it
Why
was
would he do
I
that?
think it was a 3 for 3. Actually, let me see if I can look it up right now.
That's a bad by you,
Where
being honest.
where where is the where can I look at my trades
I,
here?
I think you have to look in your email.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can't look
Go to
at.
your email. I don't think you can see like decline trades. If I'm being honest.
All right, well, it's not super important anyway. But
No, no, well, I want to understand what you offered because Puka for Gibbs, I'm still taking Gibbs. And then you're asking for Marvin Harrison for Ken Walker. And he's throwing in Tyler Warren. I mean, that's a little egregious.
I sent him more. I sent him Mark Andrews.
Oh, you sent him Mark Andrews. He stinks.
Where is it? Where is it? It's in here
I
somewhere.
mean, Derek had to be looking at. Derek sent me a good trade actually.
Did he? What did he send
Um,
you?
he sent me trade. So let's see. But I think he was dangling Gibbs to me. I think it involved Gibbs. Um, what's his name? Mayfair.
Mayfair Mafia. You
Mayfair.
can't trade with somebody who you're playing though.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
He offered me Debo and Jahmyr Gibbs for Woody Marks and CeeDee Lamb.
He offered you Gibbs and
Debo
for CeeDee Lamb and
and
Woody Marks
Woody Marks
and Nick Chubb, obviously. That would be
and
a
Nick Chubb. Yeah, yeah.
that goes without saying. Yeah, I mean, not a tail. It's hard to trade with somebody who you're gonna play the same week, but also shout out to the waiver wire. I think I saw some egregious moves there this week. Since when did Devin Singletary become like was he
Yeah, who bid him? Who bid on him?
Hanley?
I was
Uh,
just blowing his budget.
well, I mean, we're getting closer to the end of the season, but like, where is
Yeah, I don't know.
where is the recent activity? Yeah, here it is, the office report. We got the office report pulled up right here live. Yeah, $63 on Devin Singletary.
63.
Now, Josh
Yeesh.
offered $37 for him. Why is it just because he's the backup to Tracy? Tyrone Tracy's not
Yeah.
hurt, is he?
No.
So I don't really understand. And $46 for Alec
Oh,
Pierce.
no, Alex Pierce. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, Alec Pierce is a waiver wire, uh, waiver wire nomad, you call him. Well, he's always on the waiver wire, and he's always getting picked up and dropped off. He's wait.
Correct.
I'm gonna call him a waiver wire hoe. He's always on. He's always getting picked and dropped. It's like, it's always
Yeah.
uh no one else really went for anybody else, but it's been an interesting year in the waiver
I
wire.
mean, Corey spending $7 on the 30th ranked defense. I just something's
Ravens
not
defense.
happening.
That was your old team.
No.
That was your old squad. Were they?
Now they are playing Cleveland and then the Jets, but
But they stink. I mean,
I mean,
they have
they're ranked
three they have,
30th. They're ranked 30th.
they have
They
four
have
games
4 weeks of minus points.
4 weeks of minus points.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Surprised they didn't have minus points
Can't do
against the
that.
bye, to be honest. Okay, so
Cannot do that.
well, we kind of lost spot where we're at. We were gonna look at matchups. We were looking at matchups. Schedule.
Yeah, I mean, we covered us and Derek. I mean, what other? There's the Hanley Bro matchup, which would be telling.
Oh, the Hanley Bro
Happened to be this
matchup.
week, the week of the wedding.
Wedding week. Who is gonna come out on top?
Yeah, we
I
got
mean, again, for
that.
Matt, it doesn't really matter. For Tom, it's huge.
Right. Yeah.
It's pivotal.
Maybe Matt lays down for as a wedding gift. We don't know.
Maybe we're gonna have to monitor his
Or
roster.
tough brotherly love. What we have no idea here.
Matt's not giving up an inch, but we will monitor the roster just to make sure he's not taking any knees like in that Commanders Redskins game, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about your matchup. We got Adam versus Jagger. Adam's on a little bit of a losing streak, no?
He Yeah, I mean, I think his team was really going off. But it's one of those things, right? Like they're hit or miss. I mean, Lamar, Kyron, uh,
Oh,
DK. He's got a good squad, but it all kind of depends on, those big guns and what happens. Not having Ramondre hurts. Jamar being out this week, but you know, Jagger's got a lot of injuries, so we're going to see what team
I
he's
mean,
fielding here.
yeah, I don't really know because Jaden Daniels' elbow got like turned sideways. So, I mean, he's a drop
Yeah,
candidate.
he's not.
The Jagger might just been stop playing, to be honest, because his team doesn't seem like it's getting really managed. He just needs to put in a quarterback pretty much, but like we're not doing too much here. But I mean, Adam should be able to pull this one out. I need to play Jagger soon, to be honest.
Right.
Uh so it should be an auto win for Team Adam, team for crying out loud. We got the matchup of Fada and Devin. and loser is flying a blimp over MetLife, is what I heard.
I think that's what was agreed upon. Is the loser has to pay for a plane that
Oh,
circles MetLife.
yeah. What would you say on the plane? Just like sell the team? That's a pretty easy one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Betas team, the Oilers, big rivals. Well,
Why is this team named the Oilers?
some
What?
guess they stink because they stink. They're
The
oils.
Orioles? I mean, they're
I
five and
think.
four. I mean,
Well, yeah, but I think this team. His name was from last year.
Fade's team. I wish I never traded ETN away, although I feel like no one really won that trade at this point because Quentin Jackson Johnson
They
all
both stink. Yeah,
stinks, and ETN's like wide receiver, running back
bum
except
for bum.
he's not that good. I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. he stinks. Baker Mayfield is not even getting started this week by me, so like, but Theta does have JSN. I wish I drafted JSN. If you look at the draft board, there was like a period in round two or
Yeah,
three where it was like,
yeah.
what'd you say?
Where all our guys stink.
Yeah, all the guys
All our
stink
guys stink.
until Theta drafted JSN. JSN's a wide receiver one. What's Ashton Genty doing this year? All right, running back 13. He's had a couple.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trevion Henderson. He's doing better since Ramondre got hurt, but it's always good to have Fada being a little bit competitive. We like the energy he brings to the league.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's not.
well, we know you guys have. I would love to see you guys. When do you play each other again? No?
No,
I need
no.
final week. You guys are playing each other for the playoffs. That would have been legendary. Uh,
You need us to play in playoffs. Well, you need us to play in the playoffs, or
I
yeah,
know.
it be a winner take all to get
I,
into the playoffs.
yes. Yeah. Since you guys
That
don't
would
play,
be cinematic.
that would be very cinematic. Josh
Hey,
versus Brian. Brian's team destroyed me last week.
that's a big game.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
4-5 matchup. Josh has a new
Two
team.
heavyweight projections.
Big boy projections right here. Now he is going with Rome Odunze. Now, can you be confident after it is crazy for a team to literally score 48 points and the wide receiver one gets zero. 0 points.
Yeah, can't,
And he
can't.
wins. He scored like 150 points last week. Drake London had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Prevented
yeah,
PL Drizzy.
yeah. I mean, he like that. That is a week of just like domination with this, with the guy putting up zero.
0 points. It was absolutely nuts. I do you,
But
can you start a Dunze? I guess you have
you
to
have to, you have to.
because I
Yeah,
don't really think there's anybody else you can start here. He picked up Brian Robinson Jr.
yeah. I dropped him. It's
You,
time to let him go.
you had to let him go, right?
Had to let him go. Yeah, at this point, he's not providing any value.
Well, until CMC.
Um,
Well,
still,
CMC
yeah,
CMC survived the MetLife turf monster last week, so
yeah. I think he's good though. I
well,
think, I think he's back. His cat. Maybe who's back of the week? Christian McCaffrey's calf. Maybe that's back.
maybe it is back again going up against the MetLife turf.
Right,
It's a
right.
tough opponent. So I guess maybe that was a little bit of why you dropped Brian Robinson Jr. You were kind of thinking, all right, let me keep him to the MetLife game.
Right.
I'll drop him after the MetLife game, and then Brian picked him up. So yeah, this will be an interesting matchup here. It's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout. I think the last
Let's
game
see.
is that?
I said, let's see.
Let's see. Last matchup, I think it's gonna be me versus Corey. A battle of two
Mhm.
bottom feeders. Now, I think I should win this game, However, I've I haven't really been doing too well this year. So, he's got no quarterback in right now. He's probably playing it by ear. He's got a bunch of guys on bye.
There
Kamara's on
are no quarterbacks.
what?
There are no quarterbacks that are out there. You're playing Fields, Mariota, or Penix,
Is it that bad?
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby,
Yeah.
I should just pick up a Q.
So sort by the projection,
I should pick up a QB just to play defense.
just to cook them, right?
I mean, I don't know. I'll pick up like Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's playing against the Chargers. I don't know. I don't know.
Sunday night, bro. Why are the Steelers on every fucking primetime game?
Yeah,
They stink to watch.
Steelers or Chargers is not really something that I'm interested in watching. It's gonna be all Steelers fans in LA. Trevor
Right.
Lawrence, Corey. I mean, you can pick him up. I mean, he stinks, but yeah, it isn't. It's not really pretty out there for him. Everyone go pick up a QB though. That would be really helpful for my purposes. But yeah, I really need to beat him this week. I mean, currently the projections are 13%, so you're saying there's a chance that I make the playoffs. Pretty much have to win out here. I think most of my guys are done with their buys, so we'll see. Didn't really hurt last week. I wasn't gonna beat Brian anyway, but Puka came out in like the second half because they were blowing out the Saints. I do like the little combo I got here with Stafford to Puka. That's why Baker Mayfield's not playing. He's been letting he also cost me a whole game against Fada, so I'm still pissed at him for that.
Yeah, you can't let that go.
I can't let it go. I should be 4-5 and still sort of in it, but because of that, I lost. So that's all the matchups. I mean, we got what we got 5 more weeks or 6 more weeks of regular season.
Uh, in our league,
Yep,
five more matchups,
five more
14 weeks
matchups.
total.
So 5 more weeks. It goes by so fast every year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll see the playoffs too. All right. Anything else we got to cover off on here? I think we talked about the trade already. We don't have to rehash that one, right?
Yeah, think think we covered that one. Um,
We don't have the tiers. Devin
we
tomorrow.
don't have the tiers, which maybe we do a special podcast coverage of the tiers once released. Maybe,
Tiers,
maybe. No promises.
they're lagging. They're lagging a little bit. It was his birthday,
It was his birthday. That is
wasn't his birthday,
correct.
but maybe the model was backed up.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe. Who
I also
knows?
backed up.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah.
All right. Should we wrap it up or
Yeah.
quick one?
Yeah.
Quick one
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, this was a quick one. This was like a good one. Big trade talk about. We're gonna start, seeing who's getting ready to be in the playoffs and who's getting ready to go to Cancun. So there should be some good weeks coming up.
I got my suitcase almost packed already for Cancun. I'm getting ready. Hopefully,
Another year. How many years in a row have you been out of the playoffs? Like
hopefully I'll
four?
class again. We gotta go look at the data. I gotta go dig that up. I think since yeah, I should have ever since I moved out of my
PBL
house.
Drizzy 2024, you were eighth. 2023, Big Bappa's ninth. 2022, Big Bappa's 10th. 2021, Big Bappa's fourth. All right, so
That was the
this
last.
would be fourth year. You're gonna go on a playoff draft 4 years in a
Yeah,
6-man fantasy league, dog.
the
I
Patriots
might
had
be up there with the Jets.
the Patriots had their franchise, their dynasty, and then they had the 3 or 4 years afterwards, and now look, they're back. So we're not done. We're
No,
not
but half the teams don't make the league. Half the teams don't make the playoffs.
we're not talking about the semantics or the details here, okay? We're just saying we've had some bad injury luck and
There's
people.
been some there now. There's a couple playoff streaks that are going to get broken this year. So yours, I think Matt, I think Devin.
Oh, Matt and Devin, yes.
I
Jagger.
don't,
Jagger's made the playoffs, I think, like almost every year.
yeah, I think maybe this might be his third year. He won't be in the playoffs.
Maybe.
So, yeah, I think you're highest. Roberto,
In terms of
you
playoff,
should just name your team the Jets. Just change your team name to the Jets.
I should have kept it BBL Drizzy. I should
No.
change it to something with the Jets, but the Jets are gonna be nice next year with all these draft picks.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna be nice.
Dude, the Jets are not going to be nice.
Oh, I know that. I'm not delusional here. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just it's better to have hope, or maybe it's not better to have hope, but I can just say I have all these draft picks at this point. It's kind of just like,
Yeah, well,
hey,
you don't have a good history of drafting guys. You don't have a good history of developing guys,
well,
and
we
then
have look,
once you develop them, you trade them for the draft picks.
well, the 2022 draft when we got those picks for Jamal Adams, we drafted good guys. We drafted Garrett Wilson, we drafted ABT, we've drafted good guys, but it's the surrounding components that stink of the team. Sauce
Well,
Gardner.
you should have traded Quinn Williams. I don't think you should have traded Sauce Gardner, but that's just me.
Two first round picks.
Bro, it don't matter because here's the thing. The Jets, look at now, the Giants stink. Okay. They shouldn't be used as an example in any situation. However, in this situation, you see how a quarterback that can actually make plays when the situation isn't perfect around him changes the momentum of an organization. So in theory, the Jets can pick as many players as they want, but if they never get that guy, they're never going to be good. And the
That's
chances of getting that guy are at the top of the draft. And in theory, there's a very slim chance this year and maybe a wider chance next year, but the picks that you acquired are not going to be ahead of the Jets picks anyway. So this year, say you pick a quarterback, and then at the back end of the draft, you're going to have to pick a cornerback, who in theory is now a 25th pick instead of Sauce Gardner, who was the fourth pick. Oh, okay, you got another pick next year, so you got to hope you pick two Sauce Gardners to make up for it.
well, yes, and also the Colts could stink next year. I don't know what the
I
future.
mean, but the chances are that the Jets are going to be worse. That's the that's the statistical probability is that regardless, the Jets are going to be worse next year. So
Well,
what I'm saying is you already are going to have a better pick that's your own. So if you get your quarterback, aren't you going to then say, I wish I had Sauce Gardner? Not, oh, I'm glad I have another pick that I now have to pick and develop.
let me be honest about Sauce right now for a second here. He had a great first season. They weren't calling the holds on him or the DPIs. Then they started calling those on him. It wasn't as good anymore, right? That's the
But
there
it's a premium position, man. So unless it was for cap relief, it's a premium
it
position.
probably
You
was
got
for,
to keep it.
it probably was for cap relief. And they're saying the Jets may just turn these draft picks around and trade him for a QB, a veteran QB, Kyler Murray. How about him?
So you want to trade Sauce Gardner in essentially for Kyler Murray. You could have just probably traded a first round pick and got Kyler Murray and called it a day anyway.
We're not trading two first round picks for
The
Kyler.
only way that this makes it worth it is if you trade for Joe Burrow. He's the only player that's worth trading.
Is he
Like
on the block?
three, no, but
So,
if well, no, but if the Bengals break it down because they're in cap hell, they don't have a defense and they don't have an offensive line, and they fire their coach, they could be looking at this like, oh, if somebody's going to give us four first round, what if the Jets offer them their two this year and their two next year?
I would be
The
an
Bengals would be
absolute
like,
disaster
this is
for
a whole.
they had to
Well,
trade
I mean,
Joe
you
Burrow.
got to hope that he doesn't get hurt. I
Well,
mean, Joe Burrow in New York would be nice.
yeah, but it wouldn't work out. Like you just
Well,
know
no, of course not. No,
it
of
wouldn't
course
work
not.
out.
But
And
like, you
that's
still have to
why,
make the move knowing that it's not going to work out. Like, sometimes
yes.
you just have to make the move.
Yeah, you can't say, oh yeah, it's not gonna work out, so let's not do it. But
Right. Yeah.
yes, I would be,
Yeah.
we'll take Kyler. He's fine. He's like a
He's been injured all year, though.
15 QB. I know he's been injured all year, but he doesn't like it over there in Arizona. He needs to change the scenery. I don't know who else is out there that we could get. Kyler's the one guy who I feel like he's been
Dak.
long. I mean, I didn't even know Joe Burrow was on the block. I'm gonna have to look into
I
this.
don't think he's on the block.
I mean, you
A team
are
would be crazy
a big
to
hot
trade
stove
Joe
guy.
Burrow.
You're a big
Yeah,
hot
but
stove
a
guy.
team would be crazy to trade Joe Burrow. You
Well,
just have to look at the Bengals situation is that they've had Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase And in theory, yes, okay, they got to the Super Bowl, but of recent, they haven't been able to build a team. And all of I think like next year, like 220 million of the cap is going to like five guys, and then they have like 50 million to go to the rest of the team.
So they're
And it's like,
cooked.
what are you gonna do with that? Yeah, what are you gonna do with that? You're cooked.
They have to trade one of their wide receivers, T. Higgins or Jamar Chase.
Well,
I,
yeah, but at that point, it's like, do you keep those two guys and try to draft a rookie QB? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, but
But
we'll do
yeah, it wouldn't
something.
work out for the Jets. It wouldn't work out for the
Let's
Jets.
again the Japanese Babe Ruth if we're talking hot stove.
Murakami, Munataka Murakami.
Munataka, remember that name.
I
If we
think
get
that's his
him,
name.
we'll start a fantasy baseball league.
Yeah, if we get him, we're starting fantasy baseball. Like, okay. All right.
All right. Thanks all.
See you guys next week.